Good morning. Okay, I'm going to do you a bit of a teaching today. Something I found on the internet. Remote control for the air conditioner. Now the display's gone all black. It still works, but you can't see what you're looking at. You can't see the temperature, you can't see the functions, you can't see anything. So I came across a YouTube clip on this in Thai, and I thought I would share it with the rest of the world who doesn't speak Thai. I mean, okay, my Thai is not fantastic, but it's good enough to get by. So first off, battery's out, and then there's 3 screws in the back. So I pop these 3 screws out. One. Now what we're going to do with this is, apparently on the back of the display there is a little sticker, and I assume this acts as like a back reflector, a backlight sort of system. Now it looks like the glue over time and heat decays away and then causes a black film to form between them, and then you can't see anything. So there is a pretty easy fix, cheap fix, that this guy on the internet was doing, and I've tried it a couple of times already and it works. So right, crack the covers open, 3 screws, and then there's 2 at the top here. Crack those 2 off. And once we get those off, I'm going to pop off the circuit board complete with the screen. So we just keep the main cover down the front there. Okay, so what we're interested in is the screen. So we just pop the screen off, just ease it off gently. There we go. So the screen is off. Now on the back there is a little film like this. This is one I've taken off earlier. So what we need to do is scrape that off. We need the specs for this because we can't see jack. Right, I've got a little blade because I don't have big thick fingernails, so I'm just going to slip this under the corner here. And just ease up this sticker. I think I've got the right spot. Ease up the sticker. I don't know if you can see that, but there we are. Just pulling it off. You see there's a heck of a lot of glue comes off. There's actually a lot of glue coming off with this. Okay, that's actually taken most of the glue off with it. But to get the rest of the glue off, we're going to invest in a tin of WD-40, or the Thai equivalent, Sonax. Now you've probably got this hanging around the house anyway. So I certainly did, it was in the back. But if you don't, it's about 100 baht from your local little shop. So we're just using the solvent to really just clean it off. So spray a bit of solvent on there, and then just rub and get all the glue and all the nasties off there. Very easy, a couple of sprays. Actually most of that glue had come off with the sticker complete. So I don't have too much to scrub on here. Still being stubborn though. Okay, it's coming. I'm just rubbing it off. Still got a bit on there. Few stubborn bits on there. Okay, there we go, that's it. Reasonably clean. See it reasonably cleaned off. See that? Goes into the camera. And I got some alcohol spray, and I'm just going to spray the alcohol spray in it just to get that last bit off. Just get the residues off, the oily residues off. Because it's Sonax, it's basically WD-40, so it's got that oily residue in it. Okay, so that's that off. bit more. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but you know, these are, you can actually buy them from Lazada for about 100 to 200 baht for a whole new remote control. But if you can fix this for the sake of a roll of foil tape, it cost me 10 baht, so that's about 30 cents, and some use of some Sonax which I already had around the house. Okay, so that's pretty clean. Alright, what we're going to do now is, I've cut a piece of tape already. I'm just going to peel the back off the tape. Specs back up. Specs on, specs off, because I really can't see much on the reading. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. Right, and then literally we're just putting this on the top. See, there's a little bit of dirt on there, so I'll just give it another wipe. So if we were doing this in laboratory conditions in a dust-free room, I'm sure it'll be perfect and there would be no lines and inclusions and anything. I can already see I've got a bit of dust on the back of this, but if you're really unsatisfied with the result, you can always take it off and do it again. Alright, tape is on. Here's a cover, put it back, put the glass back in the cover there. Back in there like that. Circuit board back on. There's a little retaining pin on the top there that I can't find. And back on. 2 screws. So this is a bit like Blue Peter. Here's one I prepared earlier. But unfortunately I didn't prepare one earlier. So you just have to wait. 2 screws in the back there. Alright. Put the cover on the right way around. Screw in the bottom, almost finished. One. And even though it's probably not even 10 o'clock in the morning here in Bangkok, it is roasting and my face is sweating. And it's going to be a stinking day. Alright, that's the 3rd screw in, battery's in. Quick as a flash, batteries, turn it on. Mode. Now we can see it. That should be all working. Cracking! Bosh! We're done.